everyone. This is Afreen Rahman, and today in the brand new episode of the Product Today, where we bring all-star product leaders from various tech and non-tech backgrounds. Here we'll talk everything about breaking into the industry and setting career goals to collaborating, with diverse product leaders and knowing where to pivot, basically all things product management. So in today's episode, we are bringing a very, very interesting topic. And in fact, one of the most controversial topics in product management, fraternity. And the topic is product manager the CEO of the product, right? We want to know, and to discuss basically this particular topic, we have with us today the product management head at INSEAD, Mr. Gaurav Verma. So Gaurav, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Afreen. And I'm really excited for today's session, right? Because I have a very controversial stance on this entire statement. Is PM the CEO of the product, right? So I'm not sure that if a lot of our viewers will agree with me on that, but I'll still put forward my point, right? So this statement, is PM the CEO of the product, is actually a very controversial statement, and it has divided the entire product management fraternity into two different halves, right? One half says that the PM is the CEO of the product. The other half says that the product manager is not the CEO of the product, right? Now, if I have to tell you my stance onto it, then I will say that I think that the product manager is not the CEO of the product, right?
What? Don't tell me, Gaurav. We're standing in opposite corners, I believe, when it comes here. We're going to have a discussion about this. I'm interested now. Because I feel that product managers are the CEO of product. I truly do believe that. Why? Because CEO basically owns the vision of creating certain products or features. Let's say CEO is responsible for generating revenue, the profit and losses. The same way the product manager is responsible in creating a vision for the product, or let's say responsible for generating revenue for the company. Right, so there's various several factors. CEO works with different teams. Product manager collaborates with different teams. There are so many features that matches here. How can you say that product manager is not the CEO of the company? Oh my God.
Yep. So all these factors, yes, they are similar. I would even go on to saying that what a CEO does for a company, a product manager does for their product, right? But we are forgetting one important element here, which is authority, right? A CEO has authority over the entire organization, right? Whereas on the other hand, a product manager does not have any kind of authority over anyone, right? So if I am the CEO of a company, and if I go to the marketing team, the sales team, or the operation team, and I tell them that I want you to only function in this particular way, they won't be able to deny that, right? If I go to the marketing team and I tell them that I want you to market my product in such a way, then they have to agree with it. That's not ethical practice to do as a CEO, but that would certainly be the choice, right? They don't have any other choice. They can't divert from it. They have to get on board with whatever I'm saying. If I go to the sales team and tell them that this is the way I want you to sell the product, and this is the only way that you can sell this product, they won't be able to deny me, right? Now, as a product manager, if I go to them and if I tell marketing team that this is the way I want you to market this product, and I feel that if you market this product in such a way, it would reap a lot of benefit for the organization and the product, right? Now, it is up to them if they believe in the cause that I believe in, if they believe in the product the same way I believe in. And that is my responsibility, my sole responsibility, to influence them in believing in the product like I do, right? But if they decide to go south, and if they decide that they won't agree with the way that I am putting forward, and they choose a completely different path, then I can't do anything about it, right? I am a product manager, but I can't do anything about it, right? If they decide to go some other way. So that is one main difference, and that is one of
During
the
the development of the product, Gaurav, these are basically usually discussions held much before the product goes into engineering phase or development phase, right? So it's not that the teams will change their mind midway. That okay, fine, we're not agreeing with what Gaurav is saying, and let's do something on our own. It's something that everybody finds a middle ground, and we all collaborate and then decide as a product manager and as different teams that we're going to work on this. So, don't you think this contradicts your point a little bit here?
No, I would say that when we are discussing a product or when we are talking about a product, right, there are different teams that are working on that product, be it the marketing team, the sales team, the product team, the technology, the development team, right? All of them are working, right? Now, when we are getting on board for a product, I'm not the one who's taking the call, right? I'm not the one who's taking the shots, right? If I tell you that Afrin, this is the best product that there ever has been, right? And I tell you to believe in that, right? Now I have to convince you in order to get you on board, right? That is what I have to do as a product manager. I have to make you believe that yes, this is the best product that has ever been made, right? But now, if in this scenario I am the CEO, right, I don't have to convince you that this is the best product. If I say that this is the best product, then you have to believe in that, right? You have to get on board because you don't have any other choice. As a product manager, I don't have that liberty, or I don't have that power in my hands that I can get everyone on board, right? Everyone has different perspectives, and I have to understand their perspectives and think how I can align these perspectives in order to get you on board, right? But as a CEO, that is a practice that I must do, I should do, but it is not a mandatory practice that if I want to get you on board, I can get you on board anytime, right? I don't have to look for convincing you, right? So that is one aspect. And apart from that, I have one more controversial statement that I would like to make.
Oh my God.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel that not a lot of people would agree with me on this, but I want to put my point forward, and maybe someone would agree, right? So people say that Steve Jobs is a great product manager.
Again, I agree with that.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. But if I have to tell you, then Steve Jobs is not a great product manager. He's a great marketer. He's a great innovator. He's a great CEO, but he's not a great product manager.
So why do you say that?
Now, yes, absolutely. I'll point it out. Then this links back to our previous conversation on authority, right? When Steve Jobs was running Apple, when he was planning everything, he was designing this, then he had a lot of authority over the people who were designing iPhones, right? Who were marketing iPhones, who were essentially planning everything, right? There was the element of authority. Now, if I have to say that someone is a great product manager, I cannot include the element of authority there, because a product manager would never have authority, right? So that is one aspect why I say this statement that Steve Jobs is a great marketer. Steve Jobs is a great innovator. I respect him for that. I respect him for all the marketing knowledge he's shared with us and all the marketing we've seen him do, right? But if we go on to say that he's a great product manager, then there is a point where I would slightly disagree. And all that comes from this previous point that I made, that the CEO has authority over everyone else, whereas the product manager does not, right? So this is the controversial statement that I make, that Steve Jobs was not a great
Steve Jobs as a CEO doing a better job than probably see him in the light of a product manager, right? Yeah, yes. So he's exercising his rights as a CEO, and that is why everybody's like, boss's rights, so they have to do it, not because he's a product manager.
Absolutely.
You've given me a lot to think about with this example. Though it might take me some time to shift, my allegiance here from this statement, but definitely a very, very, interesting perspective you have showed me and apparently our viewers as well. And I would love to know what our viewers feel about. So comment below in the section and let me know if you are on team Gaurav or if you're in team Afreen. And if you agree with us or disagree with the statement, we would love to know that. I'm sure Gaurav will be stuck to the comment section to read what is coming in this episode. Well, it was great having you, Gaurav, and thanks for stirring the pot and I think just giving a push towards this misconception a little more. So thank you so much. It as always a pleasure to have you. Looking forward to many such controversial discussions with you in future also. So this is Afreen Rahman signing off today from the Product Today episode. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye, Afreen. Bye.